Okay, we're going to start off with our treasurer, please, Mr. Raul. Mi mayor.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Raul Reyes, County Treasurer, for the record.
Morning to you, sir.
Your Honor, this morning I have two items. I have the presentation of bills and disbursements and the monthly report for the month of October 2024. The bills and disbursement period is for the period of November 8th, 2024 through November 21st, 2024. You'll see in the package that was sent Friday that we do have 265 invoices ready to be paid through 265 checks for the payment of 428 invoices ready to be released after approval. And that disbursement total, Judge and Commissioners, is $1,858,152.94. We also have 144 electronic fund transfers ready to be processed and disbursed. That represents the payment of 549 invoices. And that disbursement total, Your Honor, is $2,772,203.33. Prior to today's meeting, we did release 121 checks, and that was for the payment of 286 invoices. And we did process one electronic transfer for the payment of 2 invoices, and that disbursement total was $166,524.18. And again, these are per general order, so a lot of them were energy assistance vouchers, materials and supplies, trainings, lease contracts, and utilities. We do need formal approval to go ahead and release.
Motion to approve as per our general order.
And what about, do we need to ratify?
That's the next
No.
one.
The next item is the ratification.
Second. Motion seconds, any opposed? Motion carries, thank you.
So, Your Honor, in terms of the payment ratification, we did have a couple of requests that were deemed necessary and emergency-based. We had 32 checks that were released early, and that was for the payment of 40 invoices. That represented a payment of $5,124,773.83. And then we just did one process of the electronic fund transfers, that was for one invoice, and that disbursement total was $592,517.53. On the next slide, you'll see where those requests came from and the total amount of each disbursement. The main one was the contribution from the local healthcare provider. That was at $4.7 million, and that was through the public health. Other than that, that's pretty much the summary of those ratifications requested.
Very good. Need a, so move to ratify these payments?
Second.
Ratification? Motion seconds, any opposed? Motion carries, thank you.
The next item is for informational purposes only, and it's the liability disbursement.
I'm sorry, real quick. On the ratification, I just want to make sure, Mr. Perez, those all go through your office before the
Yes. Yes. The next item is the liability disbursements of county payroll, and this is for the pay period of November 1st, 2024 through November 14th, 2024. The total net wages, county contribution, and of course the payroll deductions, all of that totaled $5,826,650.96. The last item in this first portion of the presentation is the Casablanca requirement of funds for their payroll. The prior estimate for November 15th was $45,000. The actual amount was $39,860.27. For this upcoming pay date of the 29th, they are estimating approximately, again, not to exceed $45,000.
Move to approve the estimated payroll not to exceed $45,000.
I have a motion, I have a second by Commissioner Tijerina. Any opposed? Motion carries, thank you.
The next item is the monthly report for the month of October 2024. My Chief Deputy County Treasurer did send this out Friday afternoon. You'll see there that we did revamp the entire, not only physical presentation, but the PowerPoint as well, a little bit more colorful. On page 2, you'll notice that we did highlight the cash and investment balances. The cash balance at the end of October 31st was $180,355,920 with 14 cents. Our investment portfolio was at $57,237,256 with 62 cents. The total portfolio at the end of October for the county was $237,593,176 with 76 cents. You'll see there the ratio to investment to cash balance. Right now, we are investing 24.1% of public funds. In the next slide, you'll see there, as indicated on page 13 and 14 of the actual monthly report, the interest rate of returns by our financial institutions. Falcon International Bank, the weighted average is at 3.03%. That's the interest. And then, of course, you have our text pools and our investment portfolios. All the income for the month of October was $803,079. Keep in mind that we did break record numbers last fiscal year, bringing in $11,204,302 in investment income. The next item on the next slide is the checks
Hold on,
issued.
if I may.
Yes.
You had 75% in cash. Where is the cash invested?
The cash is invested in our pools as indicated in your report that was submitted. Right now, the pools are paying a higher rate.
I was gonna say, so they're between Texas Class, Tex Pool, and Lone Star?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Because they were declassified from investments to cash.
Yeah, because a lot of the money markets are still paying like 5%.
Yeah, correct. The checks issued report as of October 31st, based on the prior meetings that we've had, as indicated on page 16. Total accounts payable, payroll liabilities, that disbursement total in October from the general fund was $26,586,143 with 35 cents. In terms of our sales tax, you'll notice that in this presentation, we did something different. We're putting back-to-back this fiscal year in comparison to the previous fiscal year. So in terms of our sales tax revenue, we did generate $2,446,646. That is $279,980 above what was projected for the month of October of this fiscal year.
And I guess what was projected was last year's revenues, or what?
The way that the county auditor displays this is we provide them projections based on the previous fiscal year collection during the budget process, and he divides that by 4, so that's the anticipated collection rate on a monthly basis, Commissioner.
Thank you.
So I think if I'm not mistaken, the anticipated rate is about 200,000, $2 million every month per se. In terms of our mixed beverage tax revenue, you'll see there that for the month of October, the total collection was $56,526 with 72 cents. Webb County rents and leases paid, you'll see a full detail on page 21 and through 27th of the actual monthly report. And of course, we did obviously receive the rents paid, leases paid. The total leases paid were $157,415 with 68 cents. Just keep in mind, Judge and Commissioners, that this amount will vary from time to time, and that is because of the 21 that we have. 14 of them are paid once yearly, and 3 debt service leases are paid on a monthly basis. In terms of the permanent school fund, as of October 31st, 2024, you'll see that we did receive from Highway 44 the Lewis contract in royalties, $83,448 with 95 cents. No damages, no hunting and grazing, so the total revenue With the inclusion of Highway 59, the $2,744.65 is $83,448.95. In the actual report, you'll see the permanent school fund balance at the end of October 31st was 2.9 million. That's what the balance was. And then, of course, in the Tex-Mex parking lot, we're doing the same thing as we did with the sales tax report. We're doing a comparison of, month over month. This month to the prior month in October, the fiscal year. So we had 2,073 tickets closed. 1,069 of them were below the half hour. So we were only collecting on 1,025 tickets that were paid. Of course, we did, through the agreement that we have with the district clerk and the jury selection, we did issue 87 coupon vouchers. So you'll see there in terms of the contract revenue, the ticket revenue, the total collection for the month of October was $7,102 with 0 cents.
Is that a record amount?
Yes.
7,000, yes, because I think we hadn't passed like
We
61.
hadn't passed 6,000,
So
yeah.
is that from elections or what?
It's a combination of a lot of things, elections, and then also, courts when they have jury duty and when they have more things, because not everybody gets vouchers, and some people arrive earlier than, so it's going well. Not to mention the contract spaces, that people are inquiring about those, and it's been very successful.
It might be time to add some shade.
Somewhat.
Some shade. Techos.
Now you're getting, now you're wanting to spend money.
Other than that, Your Honor, Judge and Commissioners, that's all I have this morning. I'm not sure if you have any questions.
Motion to accept.
Second. Motion second. Any opposed? Thank you, sir.
I appreciate
Thanksgiving.
y'all, and I wish y'all a very blessed and happy Thanksgiving.
Dale un abrazo a tu
Thank you.
mamá, and I
Thank you.
hope she's